कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ सीता, कहाँ रघुनाथ प्यारी है। बुढ़ापे में मुझे कर कर ये दर्पण को सजा दे। दिखा दे कोई लेकर के अरे सावरी सुरा। दिखा दे कोई लेकर के अरे सावरी सुरा। छिपित में जाकर मेरे नयनों का कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ सीता, कहाँ रघुनाथ प्यारी है। रात नाम हाई की लागी आए रात नम कहानी की लागी दुने हाथ मल मल के विकट पे धरनी ऊपर सकल सुरज पाले है। कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ सीता, कहाँ रघुनाथ प्यारी है। बुढ़ापे में मुझे कर कर ये दर्पण को सजा दे। पाछिए प्राण अब क्यों कर निकलता है नहीं करते, निकलता है नहीं करते, निकलता है नहीं करते। हमारे सोचिए रब दे तुझ बन को अदा दे। कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ सीता, कहाँ रघुनाथ प्यारी है। बुढ़ापे में मुझे कर कर ये दर्पण को अदा दे। कहाँ लक्ष्मण, कहाँ सीता, कहाँ रघुनाथ। मिलने सुदामा आए, ओ श्री कृष्ण जी के याद मोरे रामा। मिलने सुदामा आए, मिलने सुदामा आए, ओ श्री कृष्ण जी के याद मोरे रामा। हंसी हंसी रुक्मी पूछे, हंसी 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 रुक्मिणी पूछे के हो लादी है तुम्हारी श्री कृष्ण जी के याद मोरे रामा मिलने सुदामा आए श्री कृष्ण जी के याद मोरे रामा श्री कृष्ण जी के आने दे मिलने सुदामा आए श्री कृष्ण जी के आने जन्म के जन्म के जन्म के मित्र सुदामा जन्म के मित्र सुदामा परे किछक मिलने सुदामा श्री कृष्ण जी के मिलने सुदामा ओ श्री कृष्ण जी के आज मोरे रामा मिलने सुदामा मिलने श्री कृष्ण जी के याद मोरे
Test and 1, 2. Namaskar, Sitaram. Swagatam to this Vivaha Sanskar. As we are hearing on the background, the wedding, the Barat is on the way. So we do our opening prayer and we wait for instructions to continue our program here for today. As we welcome each and every one of you, sit back, relax and enjoy. We have a wonderful program for you. Vivaha Geets that you have never heard before. Relax and enjoy. श्रद्धा से करते नमन गौरी पुत्र गणेश, भक्ति और कीर्तन करे दीजिए प्रभु आदेश। सिया राम शिव पार्वती पवन पुत्र हनुमान, ऐसी वाणी दीजिए कहो राम गुणगान। ओम हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। And before we begin any undertakings, we do Ganesh Bhajan as we wait for the instructions and continuation of the wedding ceremony. जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवातव में, नाम से आपन के ध्यान लगाता मैं। जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवाता मैं। आप हैं दुख हरन सुख कर दीनानाथ, आप हैं दुख हरन सुख कर दीनानाथ। मूंढमति मंडधाम दास कहाता मैं। जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवाता मैं। जो भी शुभ काज करे पहले तुम्हें याद करे। जो भी शुभ काज करे पहले तुम्हें याद करे। इसी से नाथ प्रथम तुमको मनाता मैं। जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवाता मैं। पीड़ा संतों की हरो हाथ करो भक्तों के। पीड़ा संतों की हरो हाथ करो भक्तों के। वे न करो लीलो तुम्हें याद दिलाता मैं। जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवाता मैं। बिनती सुनो लीजिए मेरो 124 वाले। बिनती सुनो लीजिए मेरो 124 वाले। डोले चरणों के तेरे शीश निवाता मैं। जय हो गणराजा तुम्हें शीश निवाता मैं। So while we await the instruction of the continuation of the wedding, we serenade you with beautiful songs as we end the mandal. Praises of Bhagwan.
One, two. तुम साथ हो जिंदगी भर के लिए, तुम साथ रहना जिंदगी जिंदगी भर, तुम साथ हो जिंदगी भर के लिए, तुम साथ रहना जिंदगी जिंदगी भर, तुम साथ हो जिंदगी भर के लिए। कुछ मेरी रंग हो कुछ मेरी सरगम, फिर क्या खुशी क्या गम, सबसे अलग है सबसे जुदा तेरा मेरा संगम। कुछ मेरी रंग हो कुछ मेरी सरगम, फिर क्या खुशी क्या गम, सबसे अलग है सबसे जुदा तेरा मेरा संगम। तुम साथ हो जिंदगी भर के लिए, तुम साथ रहना जिंदगी जिंदगी भर, तुम साथ हो जिंदगी भर के लिए। याद है मुझको तूने कहा था तुमसे नहीं रूठेंगे कभी, दिल की तरह से हाथ मिले कैसे भला छूटेंगे कभी, तेरी बाहों में बीती हर शाम, बेवफा ये भी क्या याद क्या हुआ, तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा बोलेगा दिल इस जिंदगी, वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी वो क्या हुआ, तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा। याद है मुझको तूने कहा तुमसे नहीं रूठेंगे कभी, दिल की तरह हाथ मिले कैसे भला छूटेंगे कभी, तेरी बाहों में भी हर शाम, बेवफा ये भी क्या हुआ, तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा। ओ कहने वाले मुझको परे कौन देवी है ये बता, वो जिसमें प्यार की बात या जिसमें प्यार को दीजिया, नशा दौलत का ऐसा प्यार कि तुझे भी याद है क्या तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा बोलेगा दिल तुम्हें वो दिल जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा। आपके करीब हम रहते हैं, अपना नसीब तुम्हें कहते हैं, अरमान है तुम्हें पाने का, तुम पे लो जान लुटाने का, जान की कसम सच कहते हैं, जाने की कसम सच कहते हैं, आपके करीब हम रहते हैं, अपना नसीब तुम्हें कहते हैं। आपसे है हम कितनी मोहब्बत आप ये नहीं जाने, आपको ऐसे कैसे बताएं, आपको हम क्या माने, दर्पण पे क्या हमने लिखा है, दर्पण पे क्या हमने लिखा, पढ़ लो दिल की लगन से, आपके करीब हम रहते हैं, अपना नसीब तुम्हें कहते हैं। आपको सब मालूम है दिल भर, आपको क्या बदलाए, आपने हमको समझ लिया, आपको क्या समझाए, आपको सब मालूम है दिल भर, आपको क्या बदलाए, आप समझ लिया, आपको क्या समझाए, क्या ही तमन्ना क्या ख्वाहिश है, क्या ही तमन्ना क्या ख्वाहिश है, पूछो अपनी जिगर से, आपके करीब हम रहते हैं, अपना नसीब तुम कहते हैं, अरमान है तुम्हें पाने का, तुम पे दिलो जान लुटाने का, जाने की कसम सच कहते हैं, जाने की कसम सच कहते हैं, जाने की कसम सच कहते हैं। पत्थर के सनम तुझे हमने मोहब्बत का खुदा जाना कबूल, अरे हमने ये क्या सनम ये क्या जाना, पत्थर के सनम चेहरा तेरा दिल मेरी चलती रही अंगारों तो कभी तो मेरी गजदे हमने रुखसारों हम सोचा तन्हाई जब रातों रजता रजता दम में वफा हम याद पहचान पत्थर के सनम तुझे हमने मोहब्बत का खुदा जाना, बड़ी दूर अरे हमने ये क्या समझा ये क्या जाना, पत्थर के सनम। All right, so you all a very, very beautiful set of audience, right? So we want to welcome you all. And so I'm going to do this song. It's a very beautiful song to all the beautiful musicians out there. चांदी जैसा रंग है तेरा, चांदी जैसा रंग है तेरा, सोने जैसे बाल एक तुझी दलवार है गोरी, बाकी सब चांदी जैसा रंग है तेरा, सोने जैसे बाल एक तुझी दलवार है गोरी, बाकी सब एक तुझी दलवार रास्ते से गुजरे वो फूलों के पर जाए, जिस रास्ते से गुजरे वो फूलों के पर जाए, तेरे पैर को मरा सोते बात जगा, जो पत्थर छिले गोली गोली ना बना, तू जिसको मिल जाए, तू जिसको मिल जाए, हो जाए माला एक बाकी सब गंगा, रानी जैसा रंग है तेरा सोने जैसे बाल, एक गंगा बाकी सब गंगा। जो बेरंगों पर जाके रंग जाते हो, जो बेरंगों पर जाके रंग जमाते हो, तू न जाने कैसे कुछ लाते हो, नजरे बलबती आते जाते हो, शबीली रानी तोरा, शबीली रानी तोरा तोरा निकला, एक ही दरबार बाकी सब रानी जैसा रंग तेरा सुने ऐसे बात, एक ही दरबार बाकी सब गला गटा कन्या और सारे सब में तेरे, गला गटा कन्या और सारे सब में तेरे, गजले हो या गीत है मेरे हंसले तेरे, यूं ही चमकती रहे हमेशा तेरे हुस्न, तुझे नजर ना लगे, तुझे नजर ना लगे किसी की ये हंसा, एक ही दरबार बाकी सब गंगा, रानी जैसा रंग है तेरा सोने जैसे बाल, एक ही दरबार बाकी सब गंगा, एक ही धनवान बाकी सब गंगा, एक ही धनवान है बाकी सब गंगा। हो आने से आए बाहर, जाने से जाए बहार बड़ी मस्तानी है मेरी मेरी जिंदगानी है मेरी आए आए We want to tell you that the beautiful song coming to your ear is through the system of the man himself, Mr. Farid. Let's give him a round of applause. Without a good system, you can't have good vocal, all right? You know, always big your head. You tired? You tired? You tired? Yeah.
शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मुझे खुद में घोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी।
प्यार की बतिया क्या समझावा, जाग के रुपया जो समझावा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ। ओ यार तुझे बोल के यकिया सबके जावा, मांग ले पतिया आज दुआवा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ। मैंने तो धीरे से नींदों के धागे से बांधा है ख्वाब को तेरे, मैं ना जहाँ चाहूँ ना आसमां चाहूँ, आजा हिस्से में तू मेरे।
तू ढंग चाहतों का मैं जैसे कोई नादानी, तू ढंग चाहतों का मैं जैसे कोई नादानी, मुझे खुद से जोड़ दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी।
तेरे ख्यालों से तेरे ख्यालों तक मेरा तो है आना जाना, मेरा तो जो भी है तू ही था तू ही है, बाकी जहाँ है बेगाना।
तुम एक मुसाफिर हो मैं कोई राह अनजानी, तुम एक मुसाफिर हो मैं कोई राह अनजानी, मन चाह मोड़ दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मैं रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी, मुझे खुद में खोल दे तो मेरे यार बात बन जानी। रंग शरबतों का तू मीठे घाट का पानी।
तुझे प्यार की बतिया क्या समझावा, जाग के रतिया जो समझावा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ। ओ यार तुझे बोल के यकिया सबके जावा, मांग ले पतिया आज दुआवा, इससे आगे अब मैं क्या कहूँ।
के तू जो समाई मजा आ गया रेत ही रेत थी मेरे दिल में भरी रेत ही रेत थी मेरे दिल में भरी प्यास ही प्यास थी जिंदगी ये मेरी प्यास ही प्यास थी जिंदगी ये मेरी आज सहराओं में इश्क के गाँव में आज सहराओं में इश्क के गाँव में बारिशें गिर के आई मजा आ गया मेरे रश के कमर रांझा हो गए हम फना हो गए ऐसे तू मुस्कुराई मजा आ गया लेकिन सुकून का जजीरा मिल न पाए वे की करा एक बार को तजल्ली तो दिखा दे झूठी सही मगर तसल्ली तो दिला दे वे की करा राधड़ दे यार बुलिया सुन ले पुकार नशे से चढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी नशे से चढ़ गई पतंग से लड़ गई ओए कुड़ी पतंग से लड़ गई नशे से चढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी नशे से चढ़ गई नशे से चढ़ गई फूलती बसंत जैसे धुलता कलक जैसे दिल की दरार में वो प्यार का सीमेंट जैसे अखियों ही अखियों में जंग की फरंट जैसे मिल जाए सदियों से एक करे मंड जैसे जुबां पे चढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी जुबां पे चढ़ गई लहू में बढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी लहू में बढ़ गई ऐसे खींचे दिल के पेचे गले ही पड़ गई ओए नशे से चढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी नशे से चढ़ गई पतंग से लड़ गई
All serenading, and the entourage is out there welcoming the Dullahan and so on. So while they're there, we will do the appropriate song that tells us the Bharat is here. And they are all welcoming with the drumming of the tassa and so on. And we will do that appropriate song that tells you what is happening outside. बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए हाथी बिलाए घोड़ा बिलाए हाथी बिलाए घोड़ा बिलाए हाथी बिलाए घोड़ा बिलाए उनके दामन मोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए नाचत गावत धूम मचावत नाचत गावत धूम मचावत नाचत गावत धूम मचावत बम 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 बोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए ऐ बाबा कुछ ना बोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए दूर शाम कर जोरी कहत है दूर शाम कर जोरी कहत है दूर शाम कर जोरी कहत है धरती डगमग डोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए बाजे नगारा की ढोल राज घर दुल्हा आए. And to welcome the Dulha, the purchase ceremony is taking place as the 5 ladies together with the mother and so they will go and welcome the Dulha of an arti and chandan and so on. So this is what this song will tell you. सासु जी चलेला परिछन जिन जिन चादर सासु जी चलेला परिछन जिन जिन चादर आवो रामा की आरती उतारे आवो रामा की आरती उतारे वही बर सुंदर राम वही बर सुंदर राम 10 सखी आगे चले 10 सखी पाछे चले 10 सखी गोहना लगाए 10 सखी आगे चले 10 सखी पाछे चले 10 सखी गोहना लगाए अपने रामा में अपने परिछनो अपने रामा में अपने परिछनो जिन कोई पछो मोरे राम जिन कोई पछो मोरे राम एक दो परिचय सिर की मोरिया तुझे मैं दिल करी लरा एक दो परिचय सिर की मोरिया तुझे मैं दिल करी लरा तुझे मैं दिल करी लरा तुझे मैं दिल करी लरा. As we welcome the Dulha, the song tells you we are reenacting the wedding of Prabhu Sri Ramchandra Ji and Sita Mata. So this song tells us Lord Rama has come to Janakpur and right now they are welcoming him and he will take away the hand of Sita Devi to his home. Briefly the meaning of the song, we cannot get more. हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए
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 राजा जनक पर एक ठाने
राजा जनक पर अनेक ठाने
राजा जनक पर एक ठाने धनवानी ले जराए जनकपुर धनवानी ले जराए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए जो यही धनवा करे दुई खंदा
जो यही धनवा करे दुई कंदा
जो यही धनवा करे दुई खंदा सीता भी यह लिए जाए जनकपुर सीता भी यह लिए जाए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए
बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए
बड़े बड़े वीरन जोधा आए दूती अरे मुनि राय जनकपुर दूती अरे मुनि राय हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए लंकापति और बानासुर
लंकापति और बानासुर
लंकापति और बानासुर छुई छुई की गए लजाए जनकपुर छुई छुई की गए लजाए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए गुरु जी के आज्ञा पाए रामा
गुरु जी के आज्ञा पाए रामा
गुरु जी के आज्ञा पाए रामा धनुष बाण उठाए राम जी धनुष बाण उठाए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए हरे रामा बियाहन आए जनकपुर रामा बियाहन आए जनक सिखाए सखिया सब लाए
जनक सिखाए सखिया सब लाए
As we have a song queued up for the welcoming of both, you'll hear the song from me.
दिन शगुना दा चढ़िया सखियों नी बेड़ा सजिया हाँ मेरा सजना मिलिया सजना मिलन वधाइयां नी सजन डोली लेके आना नी बेड़ा सजिया
Panditji's conducting the purification and so on. We continue to do beautiful wedding selections for the appropriate occasion. No problem, Guruji. And as Panditji is performing the cleansing, purification and so, we'll do the welcoming song. The Dulaha is in the mandap. आवो दुल्हे दुनिया के घर में हो,
आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो,
आवो दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, बैठो रे बेटा ये मोरे अंगनवा, बैठो रे बेटा ये मोरे अंगनवा, कबू ना देखे ऐसा सुंदर दुल्हवा, कबू ना देखे ऐसा सुंदर दुल्हवा, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो। बैठो दुल्हा करो पूजा, रब देवतन के आशीर्वाद लेना, सब देवतन के आशीर्वाद लेना, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, तिलक चढ़ाओ बेटा ये है अपना मियाँ का, तिलक चढ़ाओ बेटा ये है अपना मियाँ का, आज इस घर का दुल्हे राजा बनेगा, आज इस घर का दुल्हे राजा बनेगा, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, दुल्हन के बाबा अब पूजा करेगा, दुल्हे के माथे पर चंदन लगेगा, दुल्हे के माथे पर चंदन लगेगा, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो, आओ दुल्हे दुल्हनिया के घर में हो।
Boli Sri Gajanan Swami ki jai. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Balbadar and the Manohar families, let me welcome you to this evening's Vivah Sanskar. Simply put, a wedding ceremony that is about to be conducted between Vandana, who is yet to come to the mandap, and Akash, who is already here. Now, while we await the arrival of Vandana, you have already seen what has taken place, and you heard members of the, I can't see the name. Right, you heard the name, right? So they did relevant songs and so on. And now you all are accustomed to doing the wedding, but I want you to focus carefully into what we are doing here. So what I want to project here this evening, Hinduism allows adaptations based upon time, place, and circumstances. So I always try to put to you clearly what we are about to do. For those of you who are seeing a Hindu wedding for the first time, you won't have a problem. For those of you who are accustomed seeing Hindu weddings, you will want to know why certain things are not being done. Because you are accustomed to certain things being done. So basically what you would have happening at this time, say for instance, Dwar Puja, no Dwar Puja was done. I maintain that this is a temple and the Dulhin doesn't live in the temple. Dwar Puja is Puja the doorway. There's a lot of duplication in what is being done. So normally Dulha will do puja outside, Dulhin do puja inside. Adaptations, both of them sit together and do puja. Same Ganesh Gauri puja. So nothing is missing. It's just that where we are doing it to save time. And let's face facts. Nobody wants to sit only for 5 hours for a wedding. First of all, me. Yeah, right? So we make adjustments, adaptations. So the point I want to make to you is that all our religious festivals, celebrations, rituals, etc., have different dimensions. And this is something many of us as Hindus especially don't understand. You see, the culture is so closely interwoven with the religion that you can't differentiate between them. And I am saying that you have to differentiate between them. Circumstances are different. So we have welcomed the Dulaha, that is ethical part of it. He's brought to the mandap. Dulhin is going to come, she's going to come sit on his right hand side, and we are going to do puja together. Both of them. Ganesh Gauri, Shiva Puja. Right? This is to get the Lord's blessings as they prepare themselves for marriage. Normally, you would have what they call Gotavi Imli. Right? Where the mother sits here, the Dulhin will sit, and the Mamu will come and pass Mangoli for around. Dula has to bite out 7 pieces, put into the mother's hand, who has to drink that. With COVID, you ain't taking a chance, right? Now, devotees, what's the purpose of that? Let me just put it simply. Any part of a wedding that the Pandit doesn't officiate at, it is not a religious part of the ceremony. Full stop. Any part that the Pandit doesn't officiate at, it is not religious. It's more cultural, social. And all these things have developed in India because of the family structure where everybody lived in the same house. So you'll find that you have to get a mamu to do this part. To Gotavi Imli. And I've asked the question, what is Imli? Imli means tamwan. But you pass in mango leaf. So in my own way, I say you get a mango for tamwan before the wedding starts. All that is just social, to get others involved. It doesn't have anything to do with the actual ceremony itself. All right? The main part of the ceremony, what we are going to do. Puja, to get the Lord's blessings. Given away ceremony must be done. Bhavar must be done. The vows must be done. Once both bride and groom agree to the vows, we exchange garlands, change sides. Sindurdan must be done. Right? Mangal Sutra. Ring is a Western concept, but we have incorporated into Hindu weddings. Mangal Sutra and Sindur most important. But we also incorporate the ring because Western influence. After that, the legal aspect of it. And then Visarjan, blessing. Wherein, finish, fet, begin. Yeah? So why am I saying that? Because at this point in time, we are doing the religious part of the proceedings. And we are in a holy place, a religious place. And I've always asked whenever I come, this is not the first time I'm here. I hope it's not the last time. But I always ask people to treat the place with respect. We may have people of different religion, different religious persuasions. God is one. We pray in different ways. You can't disrespect God in another form and respect Him in one form. That is hypocrisy. So this is why we ask people to show that respect and regard to what is taking place. And I've been mentioning this Friday at Vandana's whom I mentioned. You have all been invited to be witnesses. But not just to witness, to add your positive vibrations to these 2 children as they're about to begin their lives together. Difficult times, challenging times. They have to begin with a spiritual impetus. So you have been invited not just to enjoy the ambience and the socialization, etc., but there's a deeper meaning in that you put your vibrations, your positive energies into what is taking place so that they begin life with this positive impetus, spiritual impetus. All right, so we have to understand that. So while the ceremony is in progress, we have members of the group here. They'll sing relevant bhajans as they see fit, songs as they see fit, and I will do the rituals. And at the end of that, when I have to speak with you again, I will speak with you again. But until then, I ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ambience. Don't forget, prayerful atmosphere. We build that vibrations so that everything will work well for Akash and Vandana. Akash, you okay? You nervous? No? All right. So Dulahin is about to come, and as she's about to enter, I'll ask you all to please stand as we welcome her.
शगुनादा चढ़या आओ सखियों नी बेड़ा सजया हाँ मेरा सजना मिलया सजना मिलन वादाइयां नी सजन डोली लेके आना नी बेड़ा सजया मेरा सजना मिलया सजना मिलया सजना मिलया दिन शगुनादा चढ़या आओ सखियों नी वेड़ा सजया हाँ मेरा सजना मिलया सजना मिलन वादाइयां नी सजन डोली लेके आना नी मेरा सजना
Bole Sri Gajanan Swami ki jai. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we begin with opening prayer. So I invite you to concentrate upon the divine as you know him to be. And let's pray as we seek the blessings of the divine. Concentrate on Gajanan, both of you. Om Tat Sat Swasti Vacham. Repeat. Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Atkatyayani Shanti Prayogaha. Om Adav Ganapating Bande, Vignanasham Vinayakam, Rishinsha Deva Jananing, Grihasthapam Marbhai, Om Swastina Indra Bidhasravaha, Swastina Pusha Vishvi Vedaha, Swastina Takshayur Arishtanemi, Swastino Brihaspatir Dadhatum, Paya Prithiviyam Payo Sadhishu, Payo Dibyanta Rikshi Payo Dhapayashvati, Pradesha Shantumyaham. Om Vishnu Ratmasi Vishnu, Shnaptestu Vishnu, Surisi Vishnu, Dravasi Vishnu, Vaishnavamasi, Vishnavetva Agni Devta, Vato Devta, Suryo Devta, Chandrama Devta, Vasu Devta, Rudro Devta, Aditya Devta, Maruto Devta, Vishwe Deva Devta, Brihaspati Devtendro Devta, Varuno Devta, Om Dev Shantir Antarikshagvam Shanti, Prithvi Shantir Apah Shanti, Aushadhya Shanti, Banaspati Shanti, Vishwe Deva Shanti, Brahma Shanti, Sarvagvam Shanti, Shanti Hireva, Shanti Sama, Shanti Hiridhi Shanti. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya, Koti Surya Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kurume Deva, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Boliye Sri Gajanan Swami ki. Kindly take your seats. Offer your eyes in front here. Bow and sit down. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I intimated earlier on, we will begin the puja. So, I mentioned that nobody is prepared to stay for 5 hours. Just ceremony. But how long are we prepared to stay for? So I'm going to put it to you, maybe an hour and a half, if so long, our ceremony will take. So we crave your indulgence for this period of time as we sanctify the relationship between Vandana and Akash. And remember, I'm emphasizing, it's a sacred ceremony. It's spiritual. And even to both bride and groom, you need to focus on what you're doing here. Right? Sometimes I have to be a bit, sometimes you have to tell the photographers, let them pray now. don't post a picture while puja going on. All right? So I've already asked them for that. Don't distract the bride and groom. You see, we take too many things for granted in the Hindu ceremony. And to be honest with you, I'm becoming a bit impatient with these things. There's a time for everything. So the time right now is to pray and seek the blessings of the divine. Forget everything else. Because in life, when problems begin afterwards, you turn towards God. Turn to Him from now. Okay? So having said that, I mean, we have to understand, not that people must be in straitjacket, but try to understand what we are doing. Let's show that respect and regard, for this is who we are. No offense meant to the photographers. You take your shots as you see, but try not to distract my wedding. Well, you don't distract me, but the bride and groom. That moment could be a defining moment when your mind is distracted. We wouldn't want that. Okay? So, as I said, we do puja, and at this point I'll pass back over to the group, and you may have done your Ganesh Baba Devi bhajans already, but up to you. We do Ganesh Puja, Devi Shiva.
Thank you very much, Guruji. I pronounce to you also. As Guruji mentioned, puja begins Ganesh Baba. Jam. Pehle puja tohar ho, Gauri ke lalanwa. Pehle puja tohar ho, Gauri ke lalanwa. Pehle puja tohar ho, Gauri ke lalanwa. ब्रह्मा से पहले विष्णु से पहले 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 शिव जी से पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा शिव जी को पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा पहले पूजा त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा गंगा से पहले यमुना से पहले 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 सरयू से पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा सरयू से पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा पहले पूजा त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा चंदा से पहले सूरज से पहले 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 तारों से पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा तारों से पहले त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा पहले पूजा त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा पहले पूजा त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा पहले पूजा त्योहार हो गौरी के ललनवा And as puja is in progress, we continue to serenade and seek the blessings of all the Devis and Devtas. चौके पर बैठे दुल्हन देवी गणेश मनावे लगो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हन देवी गणेश मनावे लगो गणेश बाबा हम ऊपर कर गोत्र आए गणेश बाबा हम ऊपर कर गोत्र आए मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो शंकर बाबा हम ऊपर
रहू सहाई
मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हन देवी कुबेरा मनावे रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हे रामा कुबेरा मनावे रहो बाबा हम ऊपर करहु सहाई बाबा हम ऊपर करहु सहाई मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हन देवी लक्ष्मी मनावे रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हन देवी लक्ष्मी मनावे रहो लक्ष्मी मैया हम ऊपर करहु सहाई लक्ष्मी मैया हम
पर करहु सहाई
मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हे रामा सब देवतन मनावे रहो चौके पर बैठे दुल्हे रामा सब देवतन मनावे रहो सब देवतन पर करहु सहाई सब देवतन पर करहु सहाई मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो मैं शीश नवाए रहो As puja is in progress, we do beautiful Devi bhajan so that you remain focused and concentrate on receiving the blessings of all the Devis and Devtas. जगदम्बा घर में लिया बार एनी है जगदम्बा घर में लिया बार एनी है जगदम्बा घर में लिया बार एनी है तेरा बार एनी है जगदम्बा घर में लिया बार एनी है जगदम्बा घर में लिया पार नहीं है जगत कारण नहीं While puja is going on, we serenade both the Dulahin and Dulaha with this beautiful wedding song. सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम इंद्र चक्र विधि बने बराती इंद्र चक्र विधि बने बराती आए जनक जी के धाम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम मंत्र परावत ऋषि मुनि पंडित मंत्र परावत ऋषि मुनि पंडित मंत्रा परे है श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम मंगल गान करत सब सखिया मंगल गान करत सब सखिया रे रे कौशल्या के नाम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम ताहि भाग उलह सब बैठे ताहि भाग उलह सब बैठे दुल्हनिया बेटी है बाप सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम सिया जी बने दुल्हन दुल्हा बने हैं श्री राम And we continue to serenade both Dulahin and Dulaha as Guruji has mentioned how the puja is going to be and how the weddings ceremony is going to take place, so we sing accordingly.
Now, devotees, we have almost completed the simple puja, the worship of the divine. And sometimes, it crosses my mind what I intend to do, what I like to do, what I'm going to do. Many may say, well, we have never seen this in our wedding yet. So there's always a first time. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to do Havan. Havan is a very sacred action within the puja itself. And I am saying that we want everybody to become part of it. So, we begin with Gayatri Mantra. So those of you who know it, you can join together with us as we perform Havan, seeking the blessings of the divine. Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat, Harihi Om Tat Sat. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yunah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yunah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yunah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yunah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yunah Prachodayat Swaha. Pick up a spoonful, little drop each time. Om Prajapataye Swaha, Idam Prajapataye Idam Namama. Om Indraye Swaha, idam Indrai, idam Namama, Om Agnaye Swaha, idam Agni, idam Namama, Om Somai Swaha, idam Somai, idam Namama, Om Bhu Swaha, idam Agni, idam Namama, Om Bhuva Swaha, idam Vayavi, idam Namama, Om Swaha Swaha, idam Suryai, idam Namama, Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha, Gauri Mata Swaha, Prithvi Mata Swaha, Panchalokpal Devaya Swaha, Om Namo Narayanaya Swaha, Om Namah Shivaya Swaha, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha, Suryari Naugrha Devaya Swaha, Brahmagnaye Namah Swaha, Om Hrim Srim Chandikaya Namah Swaha, Om Krim Kaliyai Namah Swaha, Mahalakshmi Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha, Srim Hrim Saraswatyai Swaha, Om Sri Ishtadevaya Swaha, Om Sri Kuldevaya Swaha, Om Sri Asthan Devaya Swaha, Om Sri Gram Devaya Swaha, Om Sri Vastu Devaya Swaha, Om Sarva Devta Sarva Devi Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Now I'd like you to join everybody, those of you who know it and those of you who don't know it, you should learn it. Mrityunjay Mantra. We seek the protection of the Lord. 5 times, you know what to do, Akash? Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Put this on the eastern side. Om Namah Chandikaya Swaha. Om Krim Kaliyai Namah Swaha. Mahalakshmi Mata Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Saraswatyai Swaha. Very good. Alright, so we offer to this right now. Om Sarva Devta Sarva Devi Bhyo Namo Namah Swaha. Do Achman 3 times. Om Sarva Papa Haran Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanam Chamaya Dattam Grihitam Purushotamaha Brahmagnaye Namah Achmanam Samarpayami. Find the fire towards the baby here 5 times. Banaspati Rasodhuto Gandhadhyo Gandha Uttama Agheyam Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrihitam. Bow. Brahmagnaye Namaha. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed puja. I want to do a short vandana. Now, I explained to Vandana on Friday evening. I believe Pandit Umar should have explained to you also Friday evening. These 3 aspects, they are not different gods. Many people believe we have gods and goddesses. There is one God. God is positional as well as functional. So of relevance to us, we worship the Lord as Ganesh. Ganesh is the Lord of obstacles. He takes away obstacles. But how does he do this? He doesn't come and remove your problem. Ganesh manifests himself in the form of wisdom. Remember I said don't distract them. And I mean that. Yeah. Ganesh, this is what Ganesh is all about. Understanding what you should do when you're supposed to do it. Yeah. So Ganesh is the power of wisdom. Both of you are going to live a life together. And if no matter how much you know each other from before, you still will find that there is something different, a challenge is going to arise. A challenge or 2 or maybe many. You have to have that discriminative power, the power of differentiation. That is the Ganesh, inner Ganesh, to solve these problems. Otherwise, you fail before you start. So this is why we worship Ganesh Baba. Or to seek the blessings, yes, to awaken that power inside, but also to help you to psychologically reorient your thinking. You're going to share your life with someone. You can't be self-centered, egoistic anymore. Not that you are so. But you know, each person wants to have his own way. So we worship Ganesh for this purpose. The inner power is awakened, we're able to handle circumstances. Just this morning I was speaking to someone who got married for a long time. And I said, Guruji, you know, very thought Anuri girl. The girl said the same thing to her. I really thought a newly boy, but I don't know, so many things I don't know. Marriage, as you go along, you discover. So Ganesh is important. Bear this in mind. Challenges are going to come. Even today, challenges are coming. You have to know how to handle them. Gauri Ma, it's Shakti, willpower. If you don't have that, you can't go forward in life. Determination, perseverance. And Shivaji, Tyag, Vairagya, the power to let go, that which is non-essential. And focus upon that which is beneficial, that can take you forward spiritually. Marriage is a spiritual journey. Good? God helps those who help themselves. You don't have problem and sit down and wait for Ganesh to help you. You're not helping yourself. Self-effort is important. Okay? So for a few moments, I want you to concentrate. And as we say, we have worship, the mantras and so on. The intent is to awaken these powers inside of you. Right? Akash, I did explain this to you until this evening. All right? Just in case it was not on Friday. All right, so I want you for a few moments to concentrate and pray. And ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully to what I'm saying because it applies to every one of us. Those of us who are already married, those who still have to get married, the big problem in life is that people don't have this discriminative power. The ability to differentiate between right and wrong, real and unreal, truth from untruth. We are carried away. All that glitters not gold. Many people suffer the consequences because they lack the Ganesh power. Right? Hinduism, Ganesh is personified in a form, but there's the principle that supports all boundaries. Everybody needs it. Yeah? Everybody needs willpower. And everybody needs to have that power of tyag, to let go and go forward, aage chale. So for a few moments, Vandana. Om Smukhasya Kadantasya Kapilo Gajakarnaka Lambodarasya Vikato Vignanaso Vinayaka Dhumraketur Ganadhaksho Bhala Chandro Gajanana Dvadashaitani Namani Yapathe Srinuyarati Vidyaramhe Vivahecha Pravesya Nirgami Tatha Sangrami Sankate Chaiva Vignastasya Jayate Om Shivtanai Varishtam Sarva Kalyana Murtim Parashudashana Kandhe Shobhitang Mudakena Aruna Kusamamala Byalam Ambojanetram Mama Hriday Nivasam Si Ganesham Namami Om Namo Ganebhyo Ganapati Bhyascha O Namo Namo Vratebhyo Vratapati Bhyascha O Namo Namo Gritsebhyo Gritsapati Bhyascha O Namo Namo Virupebhyo Vishrupe Bhyascha Om Namaha Om Namo Vratpate Namo Ganapate Namaha Pramatapate Namastestu Lambodarai Ekadantai Vignanashine Shiva Sutai Sivaradamurtaye Namaha Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanya Trambake Gauri Narayani Namusutem Prathamam Shaila Putri Cha Dvitiyang Brahmacharani Tritiyang Chandaghamteti Kushmanditi Chaturtakam Panchamam Skandamateti Shashtam Katyayani Cha Saptamam Kal Ratriti Mahagauriti Shashtamam Navamam Siddhi Datri Cha Navadurga Prakirtitaha Om Namaschandikayai Om Mrityunjay Mahadev Trahi Mam Sharanagatam Janma Mrityu Jara Roga hai Piritan Karma Bandhan hai Nagendra Haraya Trilochanaya Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Shuddhaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Mandakini Sala Chandana Charchitaya Nandishwar Pramatnath Maheshwaraya Mandara Pushpa Bahu Pushpa Supujitaya Tasmai Makaraya Namah Shivaya Om Shivaya Gauri Badanabja Bala Suryaya Dakshadharanashikaya Neelakanthara Vishabdhujaya Tasmai Shikaraya Namah Shivaya Om Vasishta Kumbhor Bhava Gautamarya Mundindra Devarchata Shekharaya Chandra Ark Vaishwanati Lochanaya Tasmai Vakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Yagya Surupaya Jatadharaya Pinakahastaya Sanatanaya Divyaya Devaya Digambaraya Tasmai Yakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukam Ivabandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyam Amritat Om Har Har Mahadev Om Namah Shivaya. Call your Rasi names, then say now Graha Devta, Graha Shanti. Om Brahma Murari Stripurantakari Bhanu Sasi Bhumi Suto Buddhasya Gurusha Shukra Shani Rahu Ketava Kurvantu Sarve Mama Suprabhatam Sakal Graha Shanti Sri Suryari Navgraha Devaye Namah Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Ganeshwara He Parameshwari He Sadashiv Yat Pushitam Maya Deva He Devi Ma Paripurnam Tadastumi pahi mam sharnagatam, pahi mam sharnagatam, pahi mam sharnagatam. Boliye Sri Gajanan Swami ki jai, Jagadamba Mata ki jai, Umapati Mahadeva ki. So devotees, I'm sure we have received the blessings of that divine when we pray sincerely. We need that Lord's blessings. So we are going to go one step further now, and we'll proceed towards the giving away ceremony. But before that, right, little something we have to do. Vandana, open your hand. Right, Akash, open your hand. Right, rub it up. Om Haridra Ranjita Devi Sukha Saubhagya Daini Tasmatam Pujayam Yatra Shantim Prayachami. Right, so I want you to look at each other. You can see good from where you're sitting down, or you're too close? Right. Akash, look at Vandana. This is the person you have chosen to be married to? You're taking long to answer, why? Yeah. You're sure? Of your own free will? No force and so on? Yeah? No blackmail? Okay. So you're satisfied because you have never seen Vandana just like this before, right? You're sure it's her? Right. Vandana, is this the young man you have chosen to be married to? We want to hear, we want to hear. Yeah? Yeah. Because in India, you know, they do so. And you think it's no, but I mean yes. So we don't the head moving. Right? So yes, you agree. Now this may seem to be funny, you know, strange. Why are we doing this? Now Hinduism is dynamic. You ever look at, many people might have done that, look at ZTV, Choti Bahu. Right. So a little bit of see, Vishaka was supposed to get married, but the Joseph Radhika and put her inside here, and they married her off. Yes, I watched. Right. So what happens, you see, this was a practice many people practiced long ago. A young man would see a young girl, and he would agree. When I fix marriages and so on, you know. And then, because if the parents, unscrupulous people, would have differently abled daughters, what they would do? The wedding day, they would cover them. If you notice, well, you might know, but long time, the bride would, in a whole bolt of cloth, from head to foot, sometimes 2 bolts of cloth. They cover them, you can't even see. You don't see Dulhin that day. You don't. If you put in sindoor, you don't see. So the young man, what would happen? They may put a differently abled daughter in there, marry her off. And when the young man would go home and take out them 2-3 bolts of cloth and see what he married, not the same thing. But he would already have taken vows. So to cater for that eventuality, that, you know, mishap, so to speak, and to, you know, counteract unscrupulous people, this part has been introduced into the ceremony called Sanmukhi, where in front of witnesses, physical presence and technological, you look at each other and you confirm that affirmation is here. This is the person I have chosen to be married to. You understand? So it is confirmed that affirmation is here. We don't want to have 5 years, 10 years, you say you married the wrong person. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, you have all borne witness to this, and so that both of them have agreed. So we'll continue now with the giving away ceremony, and I pass over to the group to do the relevant songs.
Kapela lutiyaho, kapela dutiyaho, kapela kusava ke davaho, kapela kusava ke davaho, marve mein kapela beti ke baba ho, beti ke baba ho. कैसे के देवो कन्या दाना हो, कैसे के देवो कन्या दाना हो, मरवे में कापेला बेटी के मैया हो, बेटी के मैया हो, भैले tying of the knot is taking place, which is known as the granting bandhana. We will do that appropriate song so that we remain together for life. ये है ग्रंथि बंधना सुनो मोरे ललना आज तो है बियाह होई मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया ये है ग्रंथि बंधना सुनो मोरे ललना आज तो है बियाह ये मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया मैया की गोद बचपन से बैठे बाबा की कन्या से गुर कैसे घूमे आज मोरे सुगना आशीर्वाद देना हजारों बरस तेरी दोनों रहेगा आज तोरे बियाह होई मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया ये है ग्रंथि बंधना सुनो मोरे ललना आज तोरे बियाह होई मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया भाई बहन सब बचपन से खेले गुड़िया खिलौना से खेल कूद हंसते निशाना तुझे दे जब घर को दिया भाई बहन दिल में हरदम तू रहेगा आज तोरे बियाह होई मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया बांधो बांधो डोरिया ये है ग्रंथि बंधना सुनो मोरे ललना आज तोरे बियाह होई मोरे सुगना बांधो बांधो डोरिया बांधो बांधो डोरिया बांधो बांधो डोरिया લવાના પરે છે કૃષ્ણ ભૈયા પરે છે કૃષ્ણ ભૈયા પહેરી તો હાર લવાના પરે છે કૃષ્ણ ભૈયા પરે છે કૃષ્ણ ભૈયા પહેરી તો હાર पहले भवर बेटी घूमेला अब बेटी घूम
Bole Vrindavan, Krishna Chandra ki jai. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have just completed our bhavar, circumambulation around the sacred fire. The fire is a witness to this union that is about to take place. It hasn't taken place yet. You have to agree to the vows. Now, all in between, a lot of things we have done, these things are symbolic, and it is good to understand, why we do these things. Here, if you notice for the Hardi ceremony wedding, we have what we call it loha. Now, that is used, but many times I prefer to use a Shivlingam. The stone represents Shiva. Yeah? So, marriage must be based upon rock-like foundation. Marriage must not be on the rocks. So, when you have that, this passion, vairagya, that is Shiva. We seek the blessings of Shivaji, so that that stability is here, that homogeneity is here, that right understanding is here. They say Shiva takes away the poisons from one's life. Now, not physical poison. Let's put it simply, negativities. You worship Shivaji, negativities are assimilated. You're able to go forward in life. And I ask you to bow to the sun. When the sun rises, all darkness dispelled. So the inner sun is the intellect. When we worship the sun, it is to bring about enlightenment to the intellect. There are two stages of the intellect basically, the enlightened and the unenlightened. So the unenlightened intellect is one that is very material, worldly. So you see everything in a worldly perspective, and that creates a lot of confusion. This is why we say Ganesh, the power of Ganesh must be there. But that unenlightened intellect comes about because of the ego. I, self-centeredness. Then you're very material. But we try to go to the enlightened state. The worship of the sun helps us to differentiate, to see, remove all the darkness, let's put it simply. You see, like I keep saying, there is something coiled up in the dark. The first thought in the mind would be, look, it's a snake. But then it could be a rope. So duality is imposed upon that snake, or that rope. We don't know what it is. Because of the darkness. If you apply a light, there can't be snake and rope. It's either snake or rope. So by the fight of light, you understand. So if the intellect is not functioning properly, there's another reason why we have so many problems in life. Society today is degenerating badly because of absence of spirituality. Intellect, enlightened intellect is not there. Everybody, well, must say everybody, generally speaking, more worldly minded. So because of egoism, egoistic attitudes, everything is what I want, what I want, what I want. And so we have problem after problem after problem. And a marriage is likewise, if you have this attitude. So up front we worship, not that God is going to help you do this. Lord Krishna in the Gita says, I don't make anybody do anything good nor bad. Your choice. Your choice. So life is what you make it. So when we do these rituals have a deeper symbolic meaning. It does something for our inside, activate the energies in us. This is to prepare you for life. Okay? So we have done all that so far. All the pujas we have done and so on. I explained to tap into the inner powers. Now this is something I'm going to put to you now where you have to agree or disagree. Simply put the vows. Alright? Now, sometimes some pundits or somebody... Now, this is not a reading exercise. I want to make sure you understand. So let's put it simply. So, ladies and gentlemen, these vows are good for all of us to pay some attention to. Those of us who have already been married and took vows, except me. I get married, but I didn't take vows. But godmother here, so she didn't take vows either. So we had to keep it straight. In my wedding, we reached late now. I don't know if Akash was trying that. So when all right. 3 o'clock I reached Pinal, and when time for wedding, when wedding would start, when you go finish. You think that time for vows? The pundit sent you know it, boy? I say, yeah, he say, go tell she. I say, right. Never. So I didn't take vows, she didn't take vows. Yeah, but 48 years together. All right? In principle, we're supposed to take the vows. So what we are saying here is that you need to understand the vows and you're committing yourself on this auspicious day. Right? So the first vows are addressed to you, Akash. Vandana is saying she's sitting on your right-hand side. A wife's lawful position is on the husband's left. She's prepared to take her place on your left should you promise to fulfill certain conditions. The most we can do today is to promise to fulfill. Time will tell whether you fulfill your promise or not. So today, you promise to fulfill. Time to come, fulfill your promise. You notice how the words place, eh? One before, one after? All right. Don't let them say the same way. Change them back. Fulfill the promise. Now, the condition she's asking, 7 in number. 7 conditions. Yeah? To put it simply, each man is fourfold in nature: physical, social, spiritual, mental. In your life so far, you have been acting independent of a wife, discussing with parents, whoever, making the decisions. Today, she's saying you are going to accept a wife, and she's asking that whatever you have to do in life, in whichever sphere of life, you first discuss with her. Wherever possible, allow her to accompany you. If not possible, with her agreement. Now this last part is a hard thing, because when you see they agree to something, it's trouble in a way, right? But this is what the vows are. So in the physical plane, if you want to holidays, anything of physical nature, sports, whatever it may be, discuss with her. Academically, a man should not stop learning. If you intend to improve on academic qualifications, first discuss with her, she's saying. Allow her to accompany you if possible, if not, with her consent. Right? Social. Man is a product of society. He gives it without giving it a thief. We need to give back to society. Should you decide to perform social service, again she's saying, discuss with me. Allow me to accompany you, if not with my consent. From a spiritual perspective, pujas, whatever, pilgrimages, our scriptures tell us that if a man is married and his wife, he performs puja without his wife. If the wife doesn't give consent, etc., he doesn't get the full merits. That's what the scriptures say. So in other words, this is the position that they hold in one's life. So from a religious perspective, spiritual perspective, whatever you have to do, she is asking that you first discuss with her. If possible, allow her to accompany you, and if not, with her consent. And if she doesn't agree, I don't know. Right? Fight? Quarrel? You have to try to find means of persuasion. Okay? Now she's saying out of all the women you have seen, you have chosen her. And she expects you to maintain that relationship, with all women based upon respective ages. Those who are elder than you, you've seen them a mother. Your age, a sister. Younger than you, a daughter. And there should be no relationship between you and any other woman that there be between both of you. So simply put, these are the conditions, 7 in number. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
You heard this thing before? Okay, so last word, right? So you go through in your head, you remember. All right, so 7, Vandana, you have heard, Akash has agreed to your conditions. But in return, he's saying he has 5 conditions. Remember, you had 7, right? So 7 conditions, and I like to enumerate the conditions for the girls, Because if this position is given to you, where he has to discuss with you everything, and you accompany him with consent and so on, notice the status Hinduism has given to you as a wife. Now this thing puzzles me sometimes. The Western world says, we want equality, women want equality, equality. But I say, if you want to come and mix concrete with me, come mix. But we have put you on a pedestal. Why you want to drag yourself down? But sometimes you can't think. How do you think? But look what we are saying here. Look at the position you have been put into. Right? Where he's supposed to discuss it. You know why? Because everything that he has to do from today on will take time away from you. Quality time. Therefore, it is only fair that you should have a say in it. Clear? But when you go through life, different experiences develop. So we'll deal with that as you go along. Vandana, to me, the wife is the most important person in the home. The wife is the Lakshmi in the home. I explained this to you, right? That Lakshmi is not only a person to spend all the money, right? Many wives like to hear that they're the Lakshmi in the home. Now you have material wealth and spiritual wealth. So they believe that I could spend the money, I name Lakshmi. And if I don't name Lakshmi, I could still spend the money. But what you say, there are 6 spiritual qualities which you need to inculcate. And tranquility of mind, serenity, control of senses, endurance, faith, renunciation of selfish actions and desires. These are 6 qualities as Lakshmi. You need to help to create within that home to make it a home. Not only spending the money, like material. You have to create that ambience, a spiritual environment in the home. And if this is done, homes become heavens, not hells. House is an outer shell for a home. So we start off with that. That responsibility. To whom much is given, much is expected. You are leaving your home to join his home. Family lineage, that is. You're going to join his lineage. He's saying his lineage, his family, had a certain standing in society, integrity, respect, etc. He expects you to fit into this family as a daughter in such a way as that, if not to build up, at least to maintain the integrity of the family. Clear? So you're going to join this family by law. And yes, Vandana Balbadar, but you have Manohar. So if you want to Balbadar Manohar, you could put how much name you want. But you join in this lineage. And if you join this lineage, and we have heard this many times, some wives say, I could do for him. He so-and-so, I could do for him. And we try to bring disgrace to that lineage, not realizing, in your ignorance, you bring disgrace to yourself, because you have joined that lineage. You're not doing him anything, you're doing yourself. It's a responsibility you have to maintain the integrity, the dignity of that lineage. Even if you have your own home, you still belong to that family. First. So this is the responsibility this thing comes with. Secondly, even his absence from home, friends or family may drop in. Vikram, a handsome young man, we used the example last time, he drop in to see you. Akash going to work, you come out, you hug up Vikram in the yard, your brother come, neighbor see. And you know what you think? Akash no home, watch what she doing. And then if they only see and stay quiet, no problem now. But society has a technique, not only pak we say, but social media now. Before you know, you're making social media. Picture there. Your husband no home and watch what you're doing. All this time is your brother you're meeting. You understand the point I'm making this scenario? You'll be a married person. You have to conduct yourself in such a manner. Life is not a popularity contest. People's perception become the truth. And you can't say people's tripping about what. You live amongst people. What you need to do, maintain the right principles so that these things wouldn't happen. If that trust is broken, it takes lifetimes to build back. This is what is happening in many marriages. Trust is broken. Okay? So you have to pay attention to this. You conduct yourself in such a manner that everything is above and beyond reproach. Thirdly, both of you are coming together to get married. Physically, you're different. Background's different. Psychologically, you're different. Academically, you're different. All how you're different. You're coming to live a life together. There's one area of commonality in that there is love between both of you, I hope. Now, love is not a measurable quantity. In any relationship, you still find somebody love more than the other. And you all are not Romeo and Juliet. Right? So what we are saying, even that is different. But you're coming to live a life together. What is going to happen? In the process of adaptation, adjustment, it's like two waves meeting. There'll be turmoil. Misunderstandings are going to arise. And from where you live in to where mommy and daddy live in, you could reach in 10 minutes if you walk fast. And? I want to hear you say it. All right. She said half an hour, but she would take. Yeah. So yeah, what was I saying there, such misunderstandings arise. Pack up your bag and I'm going back home. I'm going back by mommy and daddy. Now, separation under these conditions, not in conformity with the laws of Sanatana Dharma. I am the first to admit if you have irreconcilable differences, irreconcilable, right? We have to define all that. Better than kill each other, better go your own way. But we are saying you're getting married for a lifetime. You try to make it work as best as possible. Misunderstandings are common to all marriages. Should misunderstandings arise, you could discuss with the elders. You have one guru, you have the elders in the family, whatever, discuss. I already made my point quite clear. I'm not taking sides. I don't take sides. I won't do that. It's against my conscience to do that. Who is right, who is wrong is wrong. Why? Because I want the best for everybody. But the thing is, we want you to live a happy life together. So he's saying, Vandana, not to pack up on, you see, Akash, I'm smarter than you. If I get married, Pina, she can't walk to Pina. Or not, I mean, I think so. Well, no, worse, she can't walk. So you have to look at these things, you understand? But this is what your destiny is. But Vandana, understand what we are saying here. This is common to all marriages. Right? Not from the time you see little problems start, you start to get vexed and complain. You have the classical case of after when Dulahin went home. And next day quarrel start. And you know what? She come by the Baba. Baba, when I was leaving, my neighbor, and the feeling neighbor like them. The neighbor touched me and said, behave good, eh? And from the time I come home and start a quarrel, the neighbor do me something. Now, you understand where I'm coming from? You have your own weaknesses, blame somebody else for your shortcomings. And this is common in society. This is why problems don't stop. Foolishness only. It's always somebody else, it's never me. Any situation, look at yourself first. Always. Okay? So remember that this is a common situation. Resolve it. You're there for a lifetime. As a married Hindu woman, you will have different challenges. Right? Now you're a wife, you're a daughter, a worker in society, a friend, mother in time to come. You have to prioritize your list of responsibilities. From a Hindu perspective, scriptures say, heading the list of priorities is your duty as a wife. If you want to think differently, that's up to you. And I don't reach the point to argue. Sometimes you hear it say, is a man write them vows. So that's what the man saying. Well, ladies, you write the vow? Yeah? But what we know that whatever is written, tested over the ages, and proven to be very powerful if you maintain it. Work is worship, duty is God. Clear? Fifth and finally, he's saying, as you have asked him, he's asking you to maintain that what they call pativrata dharma, faithfulness and fidelity in marriage in mind, word, and deed. So put it simply, all men older than you, you see them a father. Your age, brother. Younger than you, son. Just remember though, relationships are two-way streets. If you see a man as a father, he doesn't see you as a daughter, there is no relationship. So life is short, life is beautiful, life could take you to the highest point or sink you to the lowest depths. It depends upon what you do. This here is the highest duty of a married woman. Sincerity, fidelity, faithfulness in marriage, mind, word, and deed. If you look at Ravan, Mahapapi, Mandodari was a pativrata. Yeah? Kumkaran, Lanka burning, her husband asleep, Kumkaran's wife. If I have been true to my husband, oh Agni, don't burn my house. Pativrata Shakti, that house was saved. But in today's world, people don't want to hear about them kind of thing now. What power? What Pativrata Shakti? I want freedom to do this, to do that, to do the next. Caught up by Western values, or lack of values as the case may be. To your detriment, of course. I want to give you a long discourse, but these are the vows. Do you agree?
I do.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Vandana has also agreed. And just to remind you, you're not agreeing for me, eh? For each other, that's one. And you see, puja was done. You see the sacred fire. You see all these devotees present here. They all witness you giving your word to each other. Raghukul riti sada chali ai pran na jai varu bachan na jai. Preferable to die than allow your word to fall. Okay? And I'm saying that, look at all of us. We are getting old. We're old already. We make a sacrifice to give you an experience. We say, to whom much is given, much is expected. What do we expect of both of you? A proper example. We do not have enough examples of family life, married people living the proper family life. All in novelty, pomp, and so on. People enjoy all this. And when this is done, what happens? This is why I keep telling you from before. All those things, these things don't matter now. It's how you live afterwards. That is what matters. Make up your mind. Right? Don't be failures. Right? Remember, marriage is a spiritual journey. Try your best to go forward. Marriage could be like a bed of roses. We keep saying you have thorns. Plug them out. Yeah? So, life is what you create, what you make it out of, what you make out of it. So to both of you, just understand this. Make up your mind, and you owe all of us a debt of gratitude. And all we are asking, proper example. Proper example. Of course, Dakshina too. Proper example, okay? So I want you to bear that in mind. I want to congratulate both of you and to commend you for the vows that you have taken. So we won't delay you too much longer. Ladies and gentlemen, in simple, these are the vows, and time will tell whether these vows are maintained or not. And I ask each of you, those of us who have been married, we look at ourselves closely. Society is endangered. Not only with crime. Crime you can't see on the outside, but family falling apart. When family disintegrates, society disintegrates. And we have plenty of these problems in society. I take a very pessimistic view maybe. I look at society as a very beautiful house, but termite-ridden. Termite-ridden. When you look at what happens in the home, in the families. Let's wake up. And all this enjoyment and so on, lot of expenses and so on, nice, and let's enjoy it. But remember, more importantly, is how we live. How we live. Most important. Right? I couldn't care about all this. I didn't see all these things. But I look at what is going to happen afterwards. And we wish you all the best. So to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, blessings for having, listened so attentively to the vows. Not everything I say pleases everybody, I know that. But I want to say something. Don't kill the messenger now. Take the message. Yeah? So at this point, we will move on. They will exchange garlands, chain sides, sindoor, and then we'll do the legal aspect and we'll conclude. In about 15 minutes, we should be closing up. I pass back over to the group. Blessings.
Jai Mala, Jai Mala, Jai Mala, Jai Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Dulaha to Shri Rama bani hai, Dulaha to Shri Rama bani hai, Lakshmana Devar Sari Mala, Lakshmana Devar Sari Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Samadhin to bane Mata Kaushalya, Samadhin to bane Mata Kaushalya, Dasharatha Samadhi Mehi Pala, Dasharatha Samadhi Mehi Pala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Din ke Barat Shambhu aaye, Din ke Barat Shambhu aaye, Ore Digambar Mrigatala, Ore Digambar Mrigatala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, Siya Dale Ram Gale Jai Mala, तुलसीदास पर जो रहमत है, तुलसीदास पर जो रहमत है, धनी धनी दशरथ के लाला, धनी धनी दशरथ के लाला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला, सिया डाले राम गले जय माला. And as you can see, the Sindoor Dan is in progress here. And the song tells you, protect my Sindoor, O Goddess Parvati, beloved of Shiva Shankar, for I seek refuge in you. You are the embodiment of purity. रखलाज मेरी सिंदूर की गौरा पार्वती, रखलाज मेरे सिंदूर की शिव शंकर के प्यारे गौरा And the ring has already been worn, so we continue to serenade them. सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते सीते राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे हो राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे ओ राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे हो राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे ओ राम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते सीते राम से मिला दे
मंगल लोला मंगल हारी जय जय राम जय 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 राम रघु दशरथ अजर बिहारी जय जय राम जय 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 राम राम से मिला दे हो राम से मिला दे राम से मिला दे हो राम से मिला दे सीते 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 राम से मिला दे सीते 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 राम से मिला दे रघुपति राघव राजा राम जय श्री राम जय जय श्री राम पतित पावन सीताराम जय श्री राम जय जय श्री राम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम जय सीताराम
राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम
राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला दे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला दे
श्याम से मिला दे हो श्याम से मिला दे
श्याम से मिला दे ओ श्याम से मिला दे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला दे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
सीते 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 राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे
राम से मिला दे And as the legal aspect is being taken place right now, the signing of the marriage certificate and so, we have beautiful Rama and Chaupai for the blessings of both the Dulahin and the Dulaha, so that they will have a very successful marriage life together. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Kuvaru Kuvaru Bhavat Devi Bhavat Devi Nayana Raghu Sab Sadar Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama
जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम
As the blessed day of the wedding has come, it is a beautiful month of the year and the beginning of the cold season. And this is what the Chaupai says. Mangala Mola Lagana Dinuava, Lagana Dinuava, Himari Kuaganu Masa Suhava, Masa Suhava, Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. As a body without a soul and a river without water, even so, my Lord, is a woman without her husband. Jiya binu deha nadi binu bari, nadi binu bari. Kaisi anatha purusha binu nari, purusha binu nari. Nath sakala sukh saath tumhare, saath tumhare. guide in the journey of life, I shall know not weariness or sadness, as each moment filled with the sight of your lotus feet, my Lord, will bring new joy. In all ways I will serve my beloved and soothe the pain of traveling this rough road. Mohima kachalatana hoyi hari, hoyi hari. Chenu charana sarojani hari, sarojani hari. Sabahi bhanti piyan seva kariyo, seva kariyo. Marg janita sakal shrama hariyo, sakal shrama hariyo. Jaya Ram Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. When your dark body shows the strain of your toil, I shall wash your feet while you sit in the shade of a tree. With a heart full of joy, I shall gently fan your weariness away. What time is there to be spent in sorrow when the Lord is my life when the Lord of my life is with me? Paya pakhari baiti karu chhani, baiti karu chhani. Ari ho mudita madmahe, mudita madmahe. Shrama kana sahit shyam tanu dekhe, shyam tanu dekhe. Kahi yug samo pranapati peke, pranapati peke. Jaya Ram Shri Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. May you always be dear to your husband, and may you have a long, happy life with him. Oye hi santa piya piya hi piyari, piya hi piyari. Teru ahimat ashish hamari, ashish hamari. Sasu ससुर गुरु सेवा करियो, सेवा करियो. पति रुख लखिया यशु अनुसरेओ, अयशु अनुसरेओ. जय राम श्री राम, जय जय रामा, जय जय रामा. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय रामा, जय जय रामा. जय राम श्री राम, जय जय रामा, जय जय रामा. श्री राम जय राम, जय जय रामा, जय जय रामा. जय राम श्री राम.
Holy Vrindavan, Sri Krishna Chandra ki Please all stand, ladies and gentlemen. Stand, the both of you. Yeah. So we have come to the end of our ceremony, and we're going to show our blessings. I just thought I'd make an observation. The bridegroom's mother is here. Not always you have that in a wedding. If a wedding is taken place home, the lady has to wait home until Dulha and Dulhin come back home. So she is a good thing to do in a wedding and so on. I mean, in a temple. I'm sure mother is very happy to see her son getting married. This is beautiful. These are adaptations we make, changes that we make, right? Once we understand what we're doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to this point in time where we invoke the blessings of divinity upon Vandana and Akash as they begin their life together. Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sakhi Prabhu Tribidha Tapa Nivaran He Vibhu Aja Jameshwara Yadava Imam Shiva Hare Shiva Kushalam Jai Mangalam Pratidinam Mangalam Bhagwan Vishnu Mangalam Garuddhvaja Mangalam Kundari Kaksha Mangalayatanu Harihi Om Avahanam na janami Visarjanam Pujan Chaiva na janami Chammitang Parmeshwara Parmeshwari Om Gacha Gatsura Sreshta Swasthani Parmeshwaram Yatra Brahma Deyo Devas Tapta Gachutasnam Labhasteshang Jayasteshang Kutasteshang Parajaya Yesham Indi Varshamu Hridayastu Janardana Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasya Dukbhag Bhavid Gachatum Bhagwan Agni Swasthani Kunda Madhyataha Hutam Adaya Devebhya Shigradehi Prasidami Om Tatsat Brahmagnaye Namaha Om Tvameva Mata Chapitaha Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Satha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om बोले वृंदावन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जाए बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जाए बोलिए श्री स्वाहा माता की All right, offer your flowers, everything in bow. All right. All right, Akash, put your right hand into Vandana's right hand. All right. So with the powers invested in me as officiating priest, marriage officer, I take the pride, the privilege, the honor, of course, the joy of announcing you as husband and wife. So ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome with a resounding round of applause, Mr. and Mrs. Akash Manohar. Congratulations and all the best to both of you. And to all of you, let me say many thanks on behalf of the both families, the Manohar family and Balbadar family, and the devotees. You know, the evening is still young, no 3:45. So meals have been prepared for all, I'm sure, and there's entertainment on the outside afterwards. So you have to remain and enjoy the rest of the evening. Samay na awat barambar. Time, tide, opportunity don't always come the right way for us. So do enjoy the rest of the evening. And on my own behalf, many thanks to you. You have been a wonderful congregation. Blessings to you. So enjoy the rest of the evening. All right? Blessings. Husband and wife. Yeah. All right, you can sit down.
Thank you very much, Guruji. Congratulations on behalf of the group to Dulahin and Dulaha. May you have a wonderful, bright future ahead of you. As we
Special blessings to you all. I'm getting older for getting you. Blessings to you, wonderful, wonderful bhajans. Build up a wonderful vibration. And keep it going.
thank you,
Keep it
Guruji.
going. You have a lot more to do still yet. Sure.
Thank you very much. As we are all on the final part of our journey here, I say thank you all very much. I hope you have enjoyed all the beautiful songs. And we perform for any occasion. There's a plaque at the front. You can take the number and call at any time. Beautiful wedding song for both Dulahin and Dulaha. झुकी जय हो तनक रघुबीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुबीर लली मोरी छोटी सी लली मोरी छोटी सिया मोरी छोटी लली मोरी छोटी सिया मोरी छोटी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुबीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुबीर Lali mori choti si. And you can see Dulahin and Dulaha is really choti. Naam kalaya bhar pare na, naam kalaya bhar pare na. Kahe behno mein pir lali mori choti si. Kahe behno mein pir lali mori choti si. Dukhi jai ho tanak raghuveer lali mori choti si. बारी उमर लली है मोरी बारी उमर लली है मोरी तुम बीरन के बीर लली मोरी छोटी सी तुम बीरन के बीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी देश देश के भूप छुटे हैं देश देश के भूप छुटे हैं भारी जूती है गिर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी लली मोरी छोटी सिया मोरी छोटी लली मोरी छोटी सिया मोरी छोटी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी झुकी जय हो तनक रघुवीर लली मोरी छोटी सी राम को देख कर श्री जनक नंदनी भाग में जा हरी हरी रहे राम को देख कर श्री जनक नंदनी राम को देख कर श्री जनक नंदनी भाग में जा हरी हरी रहे गई राम देखे सिया माँ सिया राम को राम देखे सिया माँ सिया राम को चार अखिया लरी की लरी रह गए राम को देख And as we bid them farewell to their respective homes and to enjoy the rest of the evening, this will be our final selection. As I say, thank you all very much for having us. I hope you have enjoyed the wonderful ceremony done by Guruji and all the explanation that has been done with it. जाने वाले दुल्हन खुशी खुशी जाना लेकिन एक नाता जाए निभाना हम दुनिया को भूल जाना जाने वाले दुल्हन खुशी खुशी जाना Thank you very much. May you have a safe journey back to your respective room.
मुझको बता दे चाहूं मैं आना कितना बता दूं तुझको, चाहत पे अपनी मुझको यूं तो नहीं इख्तियार। फिर भी ये सोचा दिल ने अब जो लगा हो मिलने, पूछूं तुझे एक बार, ओ तू ही है मुझको बता दे, चाहूं मैं आना अपने तुझे का बता दे, चाहूं मैं आना। ऐसी कभी पहले हुई ना थी ख्वाहिशें, ओ किसी से भी मिलने की ना की थी कोशिशें। उलझन मेरी सुलझा दे, चाहूं मैं आना आंखों आंखों में जता दे, चाहूं मैं आना।
मेरे छोटे छोटे ख्वाब हैं, ख्वाबों में गीत है, गीतों में जिंदगी है, चाहत है, प्रीत है। अभी मैं ना देखूं ख्वाब वो जिनमें ना तू मिले, लिखो ले होठ मैंने अब तक थे जो सिले। मुझको ना जितना मुझ पे उतना इस दिल को तुझ पे होने लगा एतबार। तन्हा लम्हों में अपने बुनती हूँ तेरे सपने, तुझसे हुआ मुझको प्यार। ओ पूछूंगी तुझको कभी ना, चाहूं मैं आना तेरे ख्वाबों में अब जीना, चाहूं मैं क्यों ना।
तू ही ये मुझको बता दे, चाहूं मैं आना अपने तू दिल का बता दे, चाहूं मैं आना। अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना, मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना। अच्छा चलता हूँ दुआओं में याद रखना, मेरे जिक्र का जुबां पे स्वाद रखना। दिल के संदूकों में मेरे अच्छे काम रखना, चिट्ठी तार